Now, I could go fight Juzou the Drunk right now, except there are quite a few things that I had suggested to me in the previous comments section. Apparently, I have been missing a lot. I know, crazy, right? Who would have ever seen that coming, considering how I've been playing the game so far? Anyway, number 1.
なんだ
お前さん、勘が戻ってきたようじゃな。ちっとは忍びらしくなってきたように見える。とっておきな。
Finally! There, now I can get skills.
これは
忍びの技じゃ。侍には真似できぬ。忍びの戦う術が書いてある。まあどうするかはお前さん次第よ。戦う術など忍びだけでもあるまいて。
Man, they're really not a fan of, Anyway, samurai in this, are they? So anyway, alright, can actually start to use some of the skills and everything.
お前さん、面白いものを手に入れたな。それはからくり術、忍び義手の真となる仕掛けよ。どれ、仕込んでやろう。
この仕掛けで何ができる？
真となるこの仕掛けがあれば、筒薬と組み合わせ、お前さんの忍び義手の牙をさらに研ぎ澄ますことができる。
筒薬とは何だ？
からくり術と共に使う鉄のくず、あるいは炎症といったものじゃな。
Oh, that's convenient.
使えそうな筒薬を見つけたら持ってくるといい。
Okay, good. So now I can go, I guess, like, fit the new prosthetics. Come on. Didn't I get one more from Yobu? Or maybe that was the thing that he was talking about where I can upgrade stuff now. Anyway, yeah, Flame Vent. Let's go. Fire damage to enemies with short-range blast. Red eyes. And yeah, that's kind of the thing that I was thinking that I'm going to need that for. From what I understand, it doesn't really do a whole lot of extra damage, but it does make it easier to stun those enemies as well as deal burn damage to them over time. So I can see that being pretty useful. Aside from that, let's check out let's check out the upgrade path here now. Because yes, I did manage to get one of those bits of gunpowder here. It does not seem like I can actually use anything though. Yep. Okay, so I need a lot of those. Gotcha. And for some reason, it also requires money to buy some of this stuff, because, I don't know. I guess this guy doesn't do things for cheap, does he?
わしが掘る仏はどうやったって怒り顔だ。業深いものはそうなる。お前さんもいつか掘ってみればわかるだろうさ。それで何か用か。
Well, here, what do we got?
そう呼ばれる特別な血があるという。主の主はそれを持っておる。ゆえに付け狙われる。お前さんの体が妙なことになっておるのもそのせいかもしれぬな。
Yeah, probably. Anyway. Now, did I have another thing to get here?
どうした？
竜がよ、よどみのあふれで振りまかれ、やがて死に至る病じゃ。
なんだと？
わしのことなら心配いらん。あいにくとまともじゃないんでな。じゃがしゃべるのは面倒じゃ。あとはエマに聞け。
Alright, well, let's go get some of those skills and then finally get on with the game here. Because I feel like I have I'm gonna have a much better time now. And I have had quite a few suggestions on the skills that I should be getting at this point in time. Specifically, the Makiri counter, first off. Alright, cool, great. There we go, yeah. Let's just go right now, and then how do I actually use it? Just need to stomp down on stuff. How do you use it, though? And then what I was looking for was restoring health on the death of an enemy, except I don't remember what... whatever, I'll go look up that one later. For the time being, I'll go talk to... what's-his-face over here so that I can get a little bit of practice on this. With new skills in hand, I think I should be able to finally take down Juzou the Drunk. Not that I thought I was going to have too much trouble before, it's just, I don't know. Makiri counter seems like it's going to be quite powerful, quite good. Let's just say that. I also got a couple of skills related to stealth, but we'll see exactly how useful that is in time. And... oh no, I'm forgetting all the controls of this game. This bodes very poorly for the future. No, it's fine though. Let's see if I can at least be a little bit stealthy for the time being. Yeah, if I'm just kind of walking along the rooftops, it seems like I don't quite gain the ire of the bowman down there. So come on. Yeah, it's only been a couple days since I played the game last, and yet feels like so much longer somehow. Anyway. Alright, I still want to attempt doing the whole stealthy thing, even though it doesn't really seem like it's entirely necessary in a lot of points in the game right now. And we good? We good, because I know that if I gain the ire of the bowman guy there, he is going to... oh. Who are you? Oh, cool. Maybe this will be even easier than I thought then. Potentially. I mean, we'll see, basically, is what I'm going to say. Alright, come on. Well, it's already going poorly, but, it's like as soon as you get rid of the ads, I'm thinking that it'll be significantly easier to kind of deal with some of this, potentially. We'll see. Then the other thing is going to be getting rid of you. Okay, come on. What the hell? Okay, sweep attack, gotcha. Another mini-boss, another little bit of post-commentary to go along with it. Yeah, it didn't really take me too many times to fight this guy, but it was enough that I wasn't really talking, so I'm going to be buffing it out right now with a little bit of extra commentary. And it was pretty much as I guessed when I was first fighting this guy, that taking out a couple of his ads before even engaging him makes the boss fight a lot easier. At this point, I think after getting rid of the first 3 guys in his group, all he's got left are a couple of the guys carrying shields around, which are... those guys tend to be very slow-moving, and I don't even know if they even make it into the battle before it's done. But the point is, much less threatening than a guy shooting arrows at you or 2 guys with swords also flanking him at the same time. Yeah, I'm not quite sure this is the stealthiest or even really most effective way to do this fight, but it definitely worked. I also don't really know if MMO-style pulling of mobs is the type of thing that they teach you in the Shinobi Handbook, but again, I won, didn't I? Alright, other helpful thing is getting that second guy here. She got my poise broke there, which is kind of crazy. think that's mostly because I didn't really actually learn the moves for Juzou all that well. It was mostly just waiting for his aggro to get on the other guy, and then when his aggro's on me, you know, letting the other guy do his attacking while I just mostly step backwards over and over and hope that I didn't get one shot. Again, MMO-style techniques, maybe not the best, but at least it worked. I also think this is the first time that we're seeing poison status in the game now, which is great that had to come from a dude ralphing on me, but what are you gonna do? I guess that's poisonous. He also seems to vomit on his blade too to poison it, which is also extremely pleasant. Ugh. The poise breaking is frightening, but thankfully I just decided eventually to stop trying to deflect attacks and instead just go for a little bit of damage instead, which clearly paid many more dividends. And there we go. And hey, I got the second guy to remain alive this entire time, which is pretty cool. I don't think he's ever going to appear again, but I did at least make an attempt. Well, that was kind of annoying. Let's go. Really, I just wanted to come back and save because I didn't want that one guy to die. He did help me out quite a bit in that fight, and it felt like it would be pretty, not nice to let him get murdered there. So, I think that after, you know, taking out the big mini-boss, it should be pretty much a simple matter of walking through the area. Also, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I'm never going to see that guy again or anything, but come on. Come on. At least I got this part of the area down, pat. And also managed to get some increased damage on Mikiri counters. Obviously not very useful there when a guy doesn't actually do any thrust attacks, but that's fine. You know, when I was originally in this area, I didn't actually realize that you were supposed to be able to... screw it. Didn't actually realize that you were supposed to be able to teleport out of here. I thought that because it was, you know, like a dream or something, that it was going to be sort of like a, sort of like a Painted World of Aramis type of situation. Cool. You can see my incredible style of just run in and start swinging my sword is surprisingly ineffective at a lot of points in time. I'll talk to that person in 1 second. Yes, yes, yes. Now, if you don't mind, I do have to commune with that idol for like 5 seconds. That's fine. I knew the risks when I did what I did. Alright, so there's a bunch of guys to talk to here, so let's just get right on to that right now. That's me.
わしは恐ろしきものを見た。湧き出てくるのじゃ。次から次へと。止め殿、止め殿。若様、若様がお屋敷の奥に。わしのせがれが、伊之助が向かったゆえ無事と思うが。はぐれ忍びよ。念のためじゃ。お主も。若様をお救いに行っておくれ。
Oh, so that's this woman. Well, huh. Alright then. 1, 2, 3, done. At least you can take those guys out pretty easily with range attacks.
そなた、若様のこの先へ行くのはやめておけ。恐ろしき剣術よ。種ならしがなければ破れぬぞ。これを
わずかだがそなたに託そう。
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, great. I think I already had a couple of those. I want to say. I'm not really entirely sure. Also, come on, just throw these on. Who knows when I'm going to be fighting another one of those red-eye dudes. And, still not really sure how to get those. How to use these effectively. But, that's fine. We actually have quite a few. Eh? I mean, I guess Wolf knows better than I do. Also, I thought this was going to be like the upcoming boss or something. Anywho. Very interesting. Also, I'm very much surprised at how long this dream is going on. I really thought that it was going to be... Ah, okay, so this is where you actually get this. I really thought that this was going to be shorter. Yeah, no, I think... Like, come on. Who are you kidding here?
父上、母上、少女よ、みんなどこへ行ったのだ。
巫女様、現実か。
久しいな、フクロウのせがれよ。
お嬢殿、言ってください。
そなたは
なすべきことをなすのです。
わかりました。
さて、やろうか、せがれ殿。
All right, great.
お嬢殿、何故。
さてな、窓はしぐるぞ、せがれよ。
Huh. Okay then, sure. Alright, well, I'm not really sure where the illusions are going to come into effect here. But, I don't know. Let's just kind of, like, leave this attempt as a learning process as I'm kind of trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to be doing to... Okay. Exactly what I'm going to be doing to fight here. Cool animation, I'll say that. Well, here, is there anything that, like, if I did this... No. I want to at least give an attempt and see what would happen if I use a snap seed. Maybe something crazy, but nah. Okay, well, I think that this is not going to be too bad. It seems like a lot of the stuff is pretty well telegraphed. I just need to kind of get the proper timing down for a lot of the deflection on this. So I guess we're going right back into the post-commentary. Oh man, re-reviewing that footage, I completely forgot about that tooltip about that counter-attacking. Probably would have made this fight a whole lot easier. Oh well, just think of this as some sort of pro challenge to only do deflection attacks against everything she does. You know, anything to make me look less stupid, really. Anyway, yeah, this fight took a whole long time. It's actually surprisingly difficult, much more so than Yobu was. Really surprising. But after getting the pattern down enough, the first phase here, pretty much a non-issue. Especially once you realize that anytime she jumps upwards, if you hit her with a shuriken, you'll either be able to get a pretty good counterattack on there if you actually hit her, or if she deflects an attack, she'll just jump away without trying to throw any knives from you from up on high, or attempting to do her dive attack where essentially she grabs you, throws you on the ground, and it's pretty much a one-shot. Very, very nice not to get hit by that. Even though it's actually easy to dodge, all you need to do is walk backwards a little bit and then you get some free hits in on her. It's phase 2 that was a lot more difficult. She becomes a lot more... starts dodging a lot more, really. When you start to hit her, she begins like sliding backwards an awful lot, which is why I'm able to get her into the wall pretty much constantly. And she also gains the ability to summon homing soul masses. I'm sorry, I mean butterflies, which will do a little bit of damage to you. The worst thing, though, is a part that I explicitly... I mean, I was going full-on aggro here to try to prevent it from happening. But essentially what she does is she summons a bunch of little shadow dudes. They're pretty basic enemies that just have a single attack and go down in a single hit. But adding that many more players to the battlefield is really dangerous. So just making sure that she never gets a chance to actually use that, I was able to finish the second phase with great difficulty, but I was able to finish it.
腕を上げたね、狼。
私のためそなたは戦ってくれた。捨ておくことなどできるものか。狼よ、我が血と共に生きてくれ。
Well, that was a fight, and it spit me out right here, so I guess I'm done with this for right now? Or something? I'll take a quick check. I mean, either way, I do need to get back to some kind of area to actually use some of these spirits that I got. And yes, this is coming directly after I did that post-commentary, and I do know about counterattacks now, so... yeah, I suppose that's it now, isn't it? And I'll probably be getting more memories along the way to do. Did not expect a boss at the end of that, I'm going to be perfectly honest, because really sort of thought that this was a little side area that wasn't going to have a full-on boss in it, and just maybe that one shinobi hunter, and that's it. One of the mentors in shinobi techniques. Yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. Cool. Oh, that's quite nice already. And also, I did manage to get one other item there, too. So let's just check that out quick. The Sakura something. Or did I get that? Maybe I didn't, actually. Am I missing this thing? Yes, thank you. So I can't really use this or anything like that. It just increases resurrective power, which I don't even use anyway, so... whatever, it's fine. You know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there is one thing kind of suspicious about that last cutscene right before the memory ended. It's like, who could actually stab the wolf at that point? Unless it's literally nobody. There was only one other important character that appeared in that dream, which is the owl. Did the owl stab me? After all, if Lady Butterfly was one of the people that was originally someone that, you know, was assisting me and turned on me, probably there's a chance that old Mentor could have done the same. Alright, but yes, I still need to use like a Makiri counter and everything like that. As far as I know, I don't think that boss fight actually had any sort of ability to do that in there. No thrusting attacks with which to use it. But either way, I'm sure I'm going to be getting more use out of it later. And now I can finally continue on with the proper part of the game. Which only took 20 minutes in video time and like, what, over an hour or so in... These guys are such good shots. An hour or so in real world time. I was up against that boss for a while. Definitely really made me kind of realize what they were going for, FromSoft, when they were creating this game. There's a definitely when I was playing something like... Yeah, let's just check out what this is first. Awesome. There was a definite feeling like back when I was playing Dark Souls, and then that was confirmed in Bloodborne, that the shields are not really meant to be used as passively, as they said in Bloodborne. You're not really supposed to be just like holding them up and then... There we are. Holding them up and then having that be the entire... Come on. Way that you play the game, you know, hiding behind the shield the entire time. Even though I do think that there are interesting ways you can go about doing gameplay like that. But it's like in... What? Oh. Let's just sneak around a little bit here. I want to hear what they're saying. So Ishin's pretty ill. I'm going to guess right now he's probably the sort of ill that, say... getting a child that can imbue him with immortality might benefit him a lot. Come on. Stop looking around here. I want to hear the rest of that conversation. But anyway, I was saying, then you got the shield item in Bloodborne that said, you know, shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. And although Bloodborne had very much a style of, like, being hyper-aggressive at all points in time, when, like, this game, on the other hand, forces you to be aggressive in a different way. It doesn't quite have the same sort of rally mechanic, which, as much as I love that mechanic, and as much as I would have liked to have seen this a little bit more in this game, here it seems like it's the posture mechanic. Trying to knock down an enemy's poise is a lot more active without making you feel like, without, you know, making you, like, regain health. It's just regaining your posture instead. Health becomes its own thing. It's interesting. I don't know if I necessarily like it a lot more because I liked Rally so much. Anyway. It's an interesting pivot, though. Alright, so I guess next boss is going to be a guy named Black Rat and his giant badger. I mean, that makes sense. I don't think that there's been a boss that's been... I mean, you know, of the two bosses that I fought, nothing has been considered like a giant beastie as of just yet. And that is definitely the type of enemy you see a lot in these sort of games, in FromSoft games especially. Don't really want to jump up there because I think that's just going to be more trouble than it's worth. There we are. And they did see a little bit of me, but not enough to actually get... Not enough to get a whiff of my ninja stink. Which has got to be pretty severe with the amount of blood that's been on me thus far. Though I'm still not entirely sure if the stuff taking place in memories is, anything I can see here? No, it looks pretty good. I'm not quite sure if the stuff that's been taking place in memories is, canon. Because you do have the prosthetic arm, but it's also supposed to be taking place 3 years ago, so what's the deal with that? We good? No more items I'm seeing here, so I think that I'm mostly okay to kind of do a little bit of sneaky sneaks through. Could easily take out this guy, though. That's unnecessary. Oh, wait, yes, it is necessary, because grass gets significantly smaller here. Alright, well, there's still the, I could probably go try for a backstab on the ogre, but, oh, wait, no, I thought this was a guy with a shield. Apparently not. Uh-oh. He didn't see me, did he? Well, screw it. Diplomacy has failed. Look, man, I tried. You all know I tried there. I was doing pretty good for about 5 seconds before I wasn't. Nope. Nice try, though. Definitely gonna want to see what's up in this room. Any dudes over here first, though. That's kind of the more important thing. Oh, sure. Still haven't gotten too much use of those, nor do I even know how to use them, but hey, maybe someday. Yeah, it does feel a lot like Sekiro is another example of FromSoft trying to create a game that's very, you know, very active RPG in a slightly different way than they were doing with... Whatever, doesn't matter. In a slightly different way than they were doing with Bloodborne, ultimately. Oh? Ah. Oh god, please don't be another ogre. Unless they're talking about the badger. Also, look at that one guy, like, doing squats there. Well, is there any way that I can get around these guys without having to just completely moidalize them? Nope, let's go. Especially take out that dude with the spear. I do not want to deal with those sort of shenanigans right now. Still feel a little bit bad. Is there any way that I can grapple up here or something so I don't have to do the exact same thing next time? Just looks like it's that guy. And with the way that things have been set up here, it seems like if I go in for a kill against that dude... Oh, nice. If I go in for a kill against that dude, I'm going to be attacked by something. And I was not. Well, I suppose that's fine then. Maybe this would be about the time that I could actually start using my ceramic shards and the like. Maybe finally get some use out of that. Also, by the way, yes, I am entirely out of sugar, and I am also entirely out of snap peas. So that's Mrs. Butterfly for you. Oh. Great. Oh, come on. You're really going to go for me in this case? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I can go right through that. And there's the hitting stuff around like I wanted to do. Man, this is going to be an issue. Can I just go through here? No. Do I really have to fight this guy right now? I mean, any grapple points? Could really use a grapple point right now. What the hell? Oh, this is definitely something. Giant bull with fire horns. This seems really dumb. No red eye, so I guess I can't use fire on it myself, but... Alright, round 2, and then I think definitely been enough things that have been happening recently to warrant this a complete episode, at least for the time being, because good lord. Blazing Bull. Good name. Definitely the sort of thing that I would expect more out of maybe, I don't know, like a... Interesting. Okay, so that's what we're supposed to do. Alright. Definitely something that I would expect more out of like a Mega Man X, but hey, that's what we're doing here. Come on, really? Oh, this is ridiculous. So it seems like what I gotta do is I gotta go for a little bit of action related to actually hitting him with deflections here. But that's easier said than done in a lot of cases, it seems like. Alright, next time I'm gonna be taking on this dude and probably like 5 to 6 more mini-bosses at this rate.